Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another series or another season of The Infected. Today, we are just going to try to get this ATV up and going. There's been an update, guys. There's been a new building material. I think it's sandstone. So, what we're going to try to do is build somewhere in the desert. We can use the mineral extractors or I think it's mineral extractor to extract some things in the desert that will help us be able to build with the new material. It looks quite nice, guys. It really does. If we go into our builds menu, you can see that there's sandstone corner foundation. That looks pretty neat. I don't think we've ever. Is that the one that's always like the rounded foundation? I believe it is. Yeah, so there's that. And then there's the walls that match, of course, down here with the half walls, the rounded half walls, and then they have also the ceiling pieces that go with that. And so yeah, I think there's going to be some other changes as well, but I'm not quite sure exactly what they are. So ooh, that's a lovely crate of loot to find. Although we don't really have the ability to store all of this stuff. So what I want to do, guys, is I want to build in the desert this time. I wish we could just toss this down this long hallway so that we didn't have to run out here and do all of that loveliness. Can I not pick that up? I cannot pick it up. If you hear some movement, guys, Copper's just moving around. I had to run to the doctor this morning to get some labs done, and he had to stay home in his crate, of course, so that he's not into too much. He was very sleepy, guys. He is not a morning dog, so he wanted to sleep in this morning, and I had to get that done before my doctor's appointment next week. Just routine checkup, guys. Nothing going on, nothing new anyway. So he had to have that, or he stayed in his crate, and he's just up moving around now. He doesn't mind being in his crate, guys. He actually went in there without um, any trouble at all. He wanted to go back to sleep, so he just went to potty this morning and then came in and went straight in his crate on his own. I did not force him to go in there. He has been crate trained. He understands that it's not a punishment. So he's been properly crate trained. And he doesn't mind his crate at all. He stays in it quite a bit on his own, honestly. So there's that. I mean, he's a great boy. He really is. I did post a very short video of him on Monday, just kind of hanging out in the yard, doing all the things that he likes to do. I'm not taking the clay soil, although we're gonna need it. We just don't need it right now. But I did post a short video of Copper on Monday. Um, Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Very helpful anyway. You guys enjoyed that. Let's just put all these bigger items in here, guys. We don't necessarily need them. So what I do need to do right now is just craft myself a stone axe. Let's get that done, and then we'll craft ourselves a spear and all of that loveliness when we have the ability to do that. You we'll do it over at the new location we're going to be building this season. So let's get on this thing, and we are going to head up to the desert. We're going to go right above where the trader is. Just show you guys on the map. We're going to build like right around this water area here. Sorry, right here in the desert. So we're going to go to the end of this street. The trader is right here. We're going to go to the end of this road and then just straight across into the grass and the where there's water and stuff there. So we're going to do that, guys. I'm just going to head over there. And if there's any vehicles and things along the way, I'm just going to stop and search those. If I see any crops as well, like any corn or pumpkins or anything on the side of the road, I'm just going to stop and grab that as quickly as possible. The ATV is pretty janky, and I don't like showing it on camera because it is so bad. Let's just see what we have here. Some Kevlar is nice. Lead would be nice if it wasn't so stinking heavy. Okay, guys, we have made it to the location that I want to start building in. First things first, we're going to have to do a little bit of land survey type stuff. And by land survey, I mean, you know, seeing how the terrain lays, things like that. So eventually, I want to be level with the road here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over here just placing these little ghost foundations. You know, I don't really care how the wood is turned or the direction the wood is turned. But I would like it to be kind of level with the road at some point. So can I lower that anymore? So like that. And it's okay if it switches directions on me because I'm not building this at all. I just want to make sure that we are um, level with the road. Okay, so this is getting pretty high over here. And that's okay. I don't really like being that far over. Okay, so that's extremely high. And that's going to look weird in the beginning, isn't it? So as we go this way, let's drop it down some. Is that a full floor? Like, that doesn't look right. That looks a bit taller. Let's even go down one further. Like, let's go up one. That seems more reasonable right there. So let's start with this area. And then we're going to delete all the rest of this. We're probably going to build out in that direction just because we kind of want to be close to the street. But I'm going to get rid of all of this through the night. It's not that big of a deal for me right now. I know it's not pretty currently, but it's not that big of a deal for me. Maybe just get rid of a couple of these just so we can have some room to build here. And these are not preventing anything at all. They're not preventing me from building here right now. But I do want to just get rid of them just because it feels a bit cluttered here with that being in the way. There's a cucumber up here. I did find several pumpkins. I'm going to have to eat a couple of those. I did find several, so I'm not quite sure how many more we can fit in our inventory. And I want to show you guys the things that I did pick up from a couple of cars on the way that I'm going to drop off up here in the ATV just so we'll have them. I did find some Kevlar, another mechanical part, some wiring, one piece of biofuel, some screws that we picked up from the starter area, and some feathers that we did find. Some pumpkin seeds because we did harvest some pumpkins. As you can see here, we have food. So we're not starving, so that's lovely. But what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to start chopping some trees down because we need trees for some saw benches. We need a land claim pole. We need so much in the very beginning. So let's just get that done. Let's get this land claim pole placed. Land claim pole. We're just going to place it right there if it'll build. Yep. Sounds great to me. And then let's do a couple of saw benches, placeables, saw bench. I don't know why I cannot craft them. I guess I'm just going to have to craft them. I don't really want them backwards, but I don't want them in the way either. So I guess I'll just place it right there. And then another one right there. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to build these things, get them going, get some planks crafted, get some foundations put down. We have a lot of things to get done in the very beginning. We need storage crates. We need a forge. We need, you know, a campfire. We need tons and tons and tons of stuff. Let's get you sawing planks. And then let's get you built. Let's get a couple more planks just here. And then get you doing your planky thing, and that's okay. Our sun resistance is going back up because we are in the shade of these trees, which is nice. I really don't like the sun resistance. I struggle with it in the very beginning because it is a bit difficult to manage when you don't have a shelter to get in. So there is that. I'm going to get some more planks going. And then I am going to finish up that saw bench down here, hopefully. Yes, lovely. And we are going to start planks on all of these as soon as we can. Let's start with some more logs just here. So I know going into this that I'm going to have to build up. I'm going to have to build taller. Not really what I wanted to do, but we're going to have to do that. I wanted a kind of a one-story type base this time. Unfortunately, that is not an option right now. Just get you, and we can't pick up all of those. You guys in here. Let's take some planks if we have any. 2 more. There would be lovely. We need 1 more log. That's okay. We have a couple here. Let's just keep some planks moving. And then we're going to cut down a bunch of trees. I'm going to, work on this through the night as well, so it doesn't matter if we don't get it all done today. I'm not going to build the pathway that we did mark over here. I'm not going to build that right now, and I may not ever build that. It was just kind of a guide to let me know where we need to go to and how far we needed to be, just to make sure that the road is fairly even, or we're even with the road, sorry. Placeables, no construction, foundations. Let's just get another couple of these guys just here. I'm just going to do like a 2x2 in the beginning, and that's just an extra one over here because I would like to build a little bit bigger. I mean, nothing too crazy. We've built some mighty big bases in the past, and I'm not looking to build anything too crazy. 1 more plank in there. And then let's chop down a couple more trees. Actually, we have some logs here that we can pick up. So let's do that. Get you going. I'm going to take these down and get them placed in the foundation here. And as you can see, if we build 1 more foundation back, we're already going to have to go up a bit. So there is that. And then we have this stick here that we're going to have to work on, or the stick plant. So we need to just go ahead and place a wall up here, and that way we can start on like a campfire and a forge and all of that. So let's just do that in the beginning. We're going to place you and you, and that will allow us to place a ceiling piece up here. We need 3 logs and 4 planks. Probably not something that should be too difficult to get. There's some starter quests here, guys, that I am working on. It's not that big of a deal. Craft a stone axe and stone blade and plant fiber and saw benches and all of that. This is stuff that we normally do anyway. It's stuff that we don't ever have an issue getting completed. Can I get right there? Okay. Going to have to chop down more trees and keep this going. I need a ceiling piece as well because I want to be able to start on the forge on day 1. I feel like that would be a nice thing to get done on day 1. Okay, let's just cut down another tree or 2, get some more logs down to the saw benches, get that taken care of. Gather some plant fiber. That's lovely. We have that done now. Finally, after all this time chopping trees, we finally have plant fiber gathered. Just take these guys, place them. Oopsie. I guess my stamina might have been a little bit low on that jump, or I just didn't do it right. We need 3 logs as well, so we're going to chop down a couple more up here. A couple more trees. Come on. These trees give us extra logs. They give us more than the smaller trees, which is nice, but not as much as the redwood trees give us. And that's okay too. It's not that big of a deal. You cannot jump if you have logs in your hand. It's just the way the game has always been. You cannot do that, so you have to throw them down, pick them up, and then put them in here. We're going to place the forge and the campfire as well. Let's go to others and the stone forge. Just get that placed right here on the end. And then let's get the campfire placed as well. And we'll have that. And then we can start adding things to these as we can. Stones being, you know, a couple things that we need to get done. So we need to start picking up all of those off the ground. Hopefully we can get a spear so we're able to kill some of these frogs for protein, because we're going to be needing that as well. So something else we need to get done, guys, is I need to chop down a couple of sticks here because I don't see any on the ground right now. There's plenty here just lying around. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a stone blade. And that will allow us to craft ourselves a pickaxe. But I'm not quite sure on the recipe for that. Pickaxe. So I'll just do it that way. This has a lovely thing where there's this catalog here, the Itempedia, and you can craft from that using the recipes there. You don't have to do everything on your own, which is nice. I don't mind. Okay, I do need to get more sticks, so I'm going to try to do that. Get everything moved around a bit. Okay. So now that we have that, I need to, I'm going to keep some sticks, guys, because we need those. So I'm going to do a storage rack for sticks, which is nice. Log stand, plank stand. Nope, that's a stick stand. I'm going to place you just over here. All of this stuff, guys, is movable. Even when it's fully crafted, it's still movable, which is lovely, with the exceptions of the full plank stands. Those are not movable, or sorry, log stands. The full log stands are not movable. Let's just put this up here. Get a couple more planks, 2 more. We'll just take from there. And that wall is completed as well. What we're going to do is continue chopping down trees, adding them to these wall pieces, getting some firewood for the campfire because we need that, and then we need some stones, which is why I went ahead and crafted a pickaxe, because we need stone to be able to craft the forge. I want to get the forge up and going very, very soon, as quickly as possible, because we are desperate for iron and the fragments and all of that stuff. We're going to need it super, super bad. Very early on as well, we're going to desperately need that stuff. I don't know how I'm going to be able to jump to get up there. Apparently, I'm not going to be able to do that. So can I see what we have in our inventory? It's super loaded. Okay, if I throw some stones up here, can I do that? I'm not landing up there where I wanted them to be. All in a pile at the bottom of this foundation. Place what we need in there. We need a couple more for that. Not a big deal. We can now light this fire when we get it completely built, because the rain will not put it out yet, or right now, because it is covered with the ceiling. Okay, let's do that. Let's just place firewood in here. Place all the sticks in here. We're going to do that again. We're going to harvest this tree, pick everything up, because all of this stuff is going to be necessary for later on. So we have the campfire completed. We don't have anything to cook right now, guys. So there is that. Just turn off the noise on this thing, because it is super annoying sometimes. So we don't have anything to cook right now, but that's okay. We're going to finish working on the forge as well today. We're going to try to get that up and going, get it lit, get some... Really need a storage container before I continue doing that. I don't know if that's enough, but we're going to attempt it. Yes, it is. So if I do that, placeables and storage, I can craft a storage container. And then this will allow me to be able to move it around and put some stones in it so I'm not too heavy and all of that loveliness. And that's lovely because we're going to need all the stone for when we start forging these into, you know, the fragments and all of that. Then we'll just drop them in the crate. That'll be nice. You know, we don't have to worry about it too much. Then we have some things over in the ATV as well. So that's not a big deal either. And hopefully we can get enough of these guys, enough stone today so that we're able to get that forge done. Because it is getting pretty late. I know we start the day a little bit late, but we did have a long drive up here as well. And I don't really like carrying over into the next day. It's just not something that I like doing. Others may be okay with it. It's just not me. I like to record one day and have, you know, each episode be a day, a full day in game. That's just how I like to do things. That's okay if everyone's different. That's what makes the world go round, right? Okay, so now we have this forge done. We can start burning some of this plant fiber now. That's new to the game as well. We don't have to worry so much about wood and things like that. We can start using plant fiber and the bark chips and things as fuel. But we are going to start forging, which is lovely. I don't mind that at all. Not a bad first day, for sure. Let's just take a little screenshot of that because that is lovely. And let's put this stone away in here again, because we don't need all of them on us. And hopefully we can start picking up a couple of stone. When we see those, we'll definitely try to do that. But just in case we miss those, it's nice to have one in your inventory just so you can craft a new pickaxe or a new stone axe. Whatever you need. Okay, let's just keep doing this with the planks and logs so that we're able to continue building, which is nice. Let's just go down to the first foundation if possible. Maybe I need to get over into the water just a bit. And then we'll get some more trees cut down. And this is what I'm going to be doing overnight, guys. I'm going to be cutting down trees. I'm going to be, you know, making planks. All of the things that we need in this game, especially in the very beginning. I'm going to try to work on that. Get all of that done. I really enjoy having 3 of the plank stands. I just find that to be more so what we need than anything else in the beginning. Planks are very, very important. Okay, let's just add that one over here. If you hear Copper roaming around, guys, he is doing that. Okay, so a couple of sticks, not bad. Another stone over here. I do need to craft a couple of pickaxes. Not pickaxes, sorry. A couple of spears. I'm fairly certain I do need some some stone blades for that. Okay, let's just do stone blades, craft both of those. I don't know what we need. I think we need more sticks, though, honestly. So we'll do that in just a moment, and we'll try to get ourselves armed and dangerous. Maybe in the next episode, guys, I know it's a bit early in the game, but maybe we can get prepared enough to head out to a town. Wouldn't that be nice? I would be okay with that. Another stick just here. Lovely. Yeah, I would love to be able to head out to a town, get some tech, so that we're able to start unlocking some more blueprints. That would just be lovely. Let's just chop down a couple of trees here because I feel like we're just running back and forth with just one tree. I feel like we need to make some progress here with a couple of trees. We're on this side, so we probably need to go over this direction. There are several trees here in the area as well, and I do have the tree respawn rate turned on. I think they respawn every season, I think. So that's not bad. So this is spring, I think. Yes. So in summer, they should respawn again. I'm not sure that they will, but they should. So there's that. Let's just take these planks here. My backpack must be full. Let's see what we got going on over here. Let's just take you. Get a couple of stones. Put you away. These stones in here. And we'll keep that going. I know it's a bit hard to do, and I know I'm wasting some fuel, but it's pretty hard to do when you're recording an episode. Commentary and all of that just makes things a little bit more difficult. Not too difficult, but some. And you know, you do get sidetracked from that if you're not just standing by and monitoring the forges. Sometimes, you know, you waste a bit of fuel, but that's okay as well. We're going to try to get some more planks placed over in these foundations and expand on this space a bit. I think that'll be nice if we can get that done. Let's just pick up these sticks. We need a few more. Oh, that's a frog. Need a few more logs as well. That's nice. And we need 2 more for that one also. A couple of stones. Not bad. Another frog. I really need to get those frogs for food. We need food. And then we have this one. We need a couple more sticks. Or sorry, planks for that one. And then this is where we're going to live, guys. We're just going to live here and build it up. I do have the hordes turned off. I just find them annoying more than troublesome. I don't stress over them because I don't find them to be at all beneficial. My backpack's full. We could move a few items around to create some room, but I don't think so. Not right now. I'm going to build a ramp too, guys, to get up into this base. But I'm not exactly quite sure on how I want to go about doing that because I do want to expand this just a little bit. I don't know if there's bears in the area, but if there is, that could be quite dangerous also. Let's just grab these guys. Come on. Well, there's no room for them. That's not good. We can place the plant fiber and the bark chips in here. And that should create a bit of fuel. We don't necessarily need to cook any water right now. Our water is getting a little bit low though, so we might do that pretty soon. I need to eat you and you and a lot of this stuff because it is going bad in less than 4 minutes. So we are going to need carbs tomorrow. Now we can move these guys around to do all of that stuff. Put you away in here. And then this can just go over here. I need to get some sticks and some plant fiber that I don't have now because I did put it all in the fire. That's okay. But anyway, guys, I am just going to work on getting some planks, getting some logs, things like that, and hopefully getting some iron. And we will pick things up in the next episode, guys, on day 2. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.